Frank Nobilo. We're here in the state of Georgia getting ready to kick off the round here at East Lake Golf Club. It's been a permanent home to the Tour Championship since 2005. Golf course today set up as a par 70 for the professionals, usually a par 72 for the members. I'm excited to call all the action out on the course for you today.
Beautiful looking shot right here.
This is when the game is fun, Frank, when you get one high in the air and you have a down breeze and you just watch it stays in the air forever.
Yeah, the hang time on that.
Good swing, good shot yet again. Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on that. Easy birdie.
Locked in on the read and the speed. Suddenly a ray of sunshine with that birdie.
And there is hope. Now on the top 25.
On to the second hole now. And really a nice mix of opening holes here at East Lake. 214 yards here on this tricky par 3. Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
That is an excellent play right there. The approach, giving him another good look. Frank, this would be a nice way to jumpstart the round.
Yeah, his momentum can quickly go in the right direction if he makes this.
Wow, I thought he made that. Came to the putt, excited to make birdie. Now, settle for par.
Yeah, a little change in the...
Well, not in contention, but in for par. Now to the third hole, and Frank, again, it is relatively short.
But well bunkered off the tee, Rich, so a decision to be made here. 2 bunkers down the left side. The one on the right doesn't really come into play, but it's a good line to hit it over the left-hand edge of that right bunker. That's an absolute beauty.
Well, Frank, as we know, golf is not played generally on a flat surface, and here we go, uphill.
Yeah, and the uphill lie is going to guarantee you more loft than normal. So you're going to have to counteract that with maybe an extra club.
So a chance for birdie after another solid approach shot.
It's that sneaky distance. Now, just when you thought they might pick up one, now settle for a par.
Just a couple of feet. One under early in the round. And now back over to the fourth. Frank, when you get out of the gates, as our featured golfer has done, with a lot of pars, steady play, what's the mindset?
You've got to keep doing that, Rich. Just maybe get a little closer to the hole, drive a little bit better, work on the pace of the putting. Just little gains, and then all of a sudden you're going to notice a big difference in the scorecard.
And now it's right in his wheelhouse, good position where he can attack the pin.
Yeah, he has all those options now. With that ball sitting up, you can bring it in high, you can bring it in low. The choice is yours.
Appears to be what they call a commercial play, very solid. So he's hit it inside 30 feet, not his best, but still a chance.
Yeah, the odd 28-footer, and that's exactly what it is. I've seen a few of those go down. That was a good run at it, Rich.
Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read.
Well, the fourth hole looks like it's going to claim another victim.
A makeable putt right here. He is currently sitting at 1 under par. So with that, the score is now at even par. Back on the tee here at East Lake, it's the 5th hole. This is a muscular par 4, Frank, at better than 500 yards.
You just take 4 and walk to the next tee on any given day, Rich. Blind tee shots, really you have to hit a good one here. Otherwise, you're just sort of going to clock up at least a 5 straight away. Par 5 for the members, so it's a tough par 4 even for the pros.
So that ball nestles down in the rough. Just got away a little bit on that tee ball. Good thing he stayed in the first cut, because just a couple of feet over, that rough is really deep. Well, that's what separates the good players from the great players, the ability to get it that close from that kind of lie. A birdie will send him to 1 under on the leaderboard. Well, Frank, here we go, the par 3-6. What a hole.
Visual intimidation, the utmost here. All you see is water, and somehow you've got to take the attention away from, well, where the fish go to find where that flag is. And you'll notice that green is just tilted a little bit to the right as well. Anything just slightly right of that green side bunker. This is one that you have to be wary of.
Oh, can't hide the flagstick from that man. Well, he's going for back-to-back birdies here, trying to jumpstart this round.
Some momentum. Rich, has been a very good workmanlike performance. Yet another birdie.
Into the top 15 on the leaderboard. We're at the 7th now. Good strike, good lie, good chance to attack the pin. Probably going to have to hit one more club here, Frank. A little bit uphill.
This is not heading in the right direction.
No, it looks like it's going to be in the rough. So the second of the par 4 goes begging, and now I'll have to rely on the short game.
But the short game, as we all know, can redeem a lot of mistakes. See if he does it here.
This par 4 is a dogleg left with bunkers and trees on that left side of the fairway, so that should deter players from cutting the corner. Although often thought of as a birdie hole, this 8th has a relatively small, firm green surrounded by a deep bunker in front, thick rough on all sides. Birdies might not be as plentiful as people think.
Oh, and it gets a good kick. It's only in the first cut.
That's not too bad. Frank, I like the way he sort of starts his swing a little bit on the outside and then drops it right on plane.
This looks like it's going to find the target.
We just saw a player in total control of what he's doing. Didn't miss a green in regulation all day long. 10-foot putt left. Oh, I thought he had that. Man.
I just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts. Getting set now over the putt. Nice par to remain 3 under. Now to the longest hole on the course and the first par 5. It's the 600-yard 9th hole.
Rich, that was a heat-seeking missile. That is out there.
They make it look so easy, and we know it isn't, but when you hit tee balls that long and that straight, it does make the game kind of simple. Here we go. Really good distance control there, playing well to his strengths. Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. That Excellent read for birdie to move to 5 under for the tournament. Well, that was a nearly flawless performance on the front side, but Frank, we know it's an 18-hole game, isn't it?
That's right. Now's not the time to pat yourself on the back.
In the fairway here at the 10th, nice way to start off the back nine. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on that. Easy birdie.
Will make birdie if he holds this putt.
Yet another birdie and yet another tie at the top of the leaderboard.
Moving on to the 11th here, 197 yards.
Well, it was almost like that's what he wanted to do, but why would you want it to run over the back?
Second shot coming out of the rough here.
Oh, that was solid, Rich. This one's safely on. Oh, that even caught me by surprise, Rich. I thought par was in the bag.
This now for bogey. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. Time to regroup, Frank.
Yeah, a little slip. Like to recover. Bogeys aren't the worst.
On to the 12th hole here at East Lake. It is relatively short, just 391 yards, but there is a bit of trouble. Frank couldn't ask for anything more.
Just the lie there, too. It is sitting up like it's teed up.
Trying to dial in the right number here at the 12th. Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. That will be a great look at birdie. Who knows? It is a 4-round tournament, setting himself up for a good weekend, maybe a great one. The young star makes his birdie. Now at the par 4 13th, and this one is all you want. Good, challenging tee shot, and then you need to put the ball in the right spot on the green. It slopes from back to front. This one will require a player to be dialed in. Now it's right in his wheelhouse. Good position where he can attack the pin.
Yeah, he has all those options now. That ball's sitting up. You can bring it in high. You can bring it in low. The choice is yours.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Well, that is an exceptional shot on the green and in position for a birdie.
Yeah, it's a formality now.
Just a couple of feet. On fire right now. 7 under par. At the 14th now, 442-yard par 4 goes downhill a bit.
Yeah, you have to hit the ball down the left side of the fairway, Rich, because everything slopes to the rough on the right. Ball hangs up on the left side. There is a lone tree in the rough there that often comes into play. Green slopes away from the players to the left, and those two bunkers, the reason why they're pinched in, well, when you're in the rough, you'll find out why they're there. Rich, there's great drivers of the ball. We've seen Norman, Nicholas over the years, but that there is just excellent. Lovely full turn, plenty of power, and just piped it.
Made it look easy right there, and he's such a good-looking player. When he's dialed in, swinging the way he is right now, just a pleasure to watch. Beautiful approach shot there, and a good chance to take advantage. Locked in on the read and the speed. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Well, Frank, here at the 15th, this is the spot where a player has to make a move if he's trailing 525 yards. At last, a par 5.
Yes, players like Henrik Stenson, who have won here, have actually hit 3-wood off this tee and just playing it slightly left of those 2 bunkers on the corner, and then left with like a 2-iron or even a utility club to get it up quickly. Because that second shot is very, very severely uphill.
Frank, where's this one headed?
Well, might just catch the left side of the green. On the dance floor, but it's going to be a long way away from the band.
On the 15th green in regulation, but not yet in the hole. This is about a 30-footer, and he'll look at it from a couple of different angles just to try to get a feel for it. Close. Couldn't ask for much more on that putt. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. Moving on to number 16 now, 481-yard par 4. Beautiful rhythmic swing right there and right down Peachtree. This is a crucial shot, second to the par 4 16th. Good swing, good shot yet again. See if you can get this one to drop here at the 16th for a birdie. Really starting to shine, moves to 10 under for the tournament. Now the 17th hole here at East Lake, 455 yards, made famous a few years back by Bill Haas, who splashed one out of the water left of the green on his way to winning the FedEx Cup Championship. Frank, right where you want to be.
Wouldn't be better if it was on a tee.
Frank, this is always one of the most crucial shots in any round at East Lake in the Tour Championship. It is the second to the 17th.
A high lofted second shot once again required here. There's a little area on the front that you can use if the flag's there, but when that flag gets back or left, really you have to hit the ball in the middle of the green and just allow that slope to take it here. Very risky to go at the flag.
Didn't quite have the break on that medium length putt right there. And getting ready for the putt. Nothing wrong with that par putt. On to the finishing hole here at East Lake Golf Club. Not many courses end with a par 3. It's always a fun finishing hole. Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
Frank, he's knocking them down and picking them up.
Oh, it's just taking pins out, one after the other.
This is an 11-foot putt. Oh, man.
Just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts. Shouldn't be a problem here. 10 under par on the day. Well, Frank, round one in the books. Look who's on top of the leaderboard.
And that's with some strong play today. They don't really need to look back. Strong play heading into the second round tomorrow.